Hey guys, Ryan here for Nerdarchy, here with my esteemed Nerdarchists.
Dave.
I'm Ted.
I'm Nate.
And now it's time for an Elfie.
It is. We're gonna take an Elfie. So we were, So we're gonna. This is Nerdarchy for Nerds by Nerds. Getting that to a little late on the draw, but we're gonna get into Elfarchy here because there was some stuff bouncing back and forth, and a concept we had.
So we're going back to our world building.
Well, we are going back to world building, and we had this discussion through Facebook Messenger, like on some concepts of elves. Because hey, it was a video that I wasn't on, right? I was listening to you guys talk about Fae in the world. I was like, oh, these are some good ideas that these Nerdarchy a-holes had about Fae. I got some other ideas about elves from listening to, so I was inspired by our own content.
Well,
So this is the way I see it. You know, we'll pick whichever one decided, first, but it discovers, the prime material, and it says, well, all right, here's this world that, is cultivatable.
You know what? I would think the Moon Elves would go first
yeah.
because conquest is their agenda.
Yeah.
And then like the Sun Elves are like, we have to stop these guys.
well, and here's
Things
my thought, right?
associated.
So this is the part that can be really cool too.
Yeah.
The High Elves are like the serfs, and they can actually fall under any court.
Yeah.
So they can actually be in with the Drow, or they can be in with the Eladrin, right? And then underneath and then there's like the High Elves, like hillbilly cousins,
The Wood Elves.
Wood Elves, that can fall under either.
Well, no. What I was thinking about this,
What's that?
okay, was the idea of like the groups, the sects that start to splinter off and have varying alliances, like you were talking about, but they start to get less Feywild and more attached to the world.
Mm-hmm.
So they start to become the High Elves, and then the ones that like really bond with the land, that like are almost more in the prime than the High Elves, they become the Wood Elves. So it's just like their lineage got less and less anchored, and maybe it's because geographically we're talking about having this massive forest.
So instead of a split from the Drow and the Eladrin, we're gonna have a split from the High Elves and the Wood Elves from the Eladrin or the Drow.
Everything, yeah. So diminishing returns, and it's like the Eladrin look down on all other elven kind of
Right.
deal.
Just as elves usually look down on humans.
Right.
Maybe that's why High Elves are so freaking haughty.
Yeah. Well, no,
they gotta have somebody to look down on.
Yeah.
So with that, you guys, what do you think? Like, comment, share below. You can even subscribe.
You can check us out on nerdarchy.com.
Hit us up on Facebook.
You can also join the conversation over on Reddit.
Until next time, stay
Stay
nerdy.
Nerdy.